everybody, and welcome back to the dumbest containment grid on all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. We're back on the awesome Fanhome Ecto-1. Damn it, where'd my manual go? Blooper reel almost. Issue 23 we're going to get into, and that stages 83 through 86. We're going to put this aside because we're using the myecto1.com website from my buddy Todd. The best instructions ever. I say there's a link below, but it's not working right now because this is not available for order currently. I did hear a little rumor today on World of Wayne's live stream, supposedly from somebody, unverifiable, hearsay, pinch of salt, that they may be bringing the Ecto-1 back at some point. Again, I mean, it would make sense they would, but they're also probably releasing a bajillion new things, so who knows. But, yeah. So, that was, opened up stage 83. And we've got our door here, and we've got our window glass here, because we're going to need them soon. And we've got a couple of screws, a couple of these little felt pads that I butchered last time. And we've got our interior door panel. A little bit of dust on it. There we go. Looks pretty nice. Fairly straightforward. We need our little delicate Angel's Touch microfiber towel. Hi guys, everyone need a towel? No towel. Okay, and let's get these other little screws out of here, and then let's get this tweezers here. We need the inner window crank. That's not the window crank. That's the door lock handle thing. This is the window crank. And we got to put this... is this metal? I don't think so. This has a D-shaped post on it. We're going to put it in the door right about just like that. Maybe a little bit more down. Okay. That's a very snug fit in that hole. Ow! So kind of sharp, the little door lock plunger. It's kind of pokey. We got to take this L gear, tiny little gear, and we're going to put it onto the D-shaped. I wonder what that orientation is. I don't know. Put it onto the D-shaped shaft. Right. Yeah. Come on. Go in your home. There we go. That is that's a nice snug fit, but it moves. It moves okay, so nothing to worry about there. And small round ridge facing up. I found it works better the other way as down. Oh, yeah, there's a little ridge. So Todd said put it so it's like flush, because the instructions, but he said it works better this way. So we're going to do it that way. And we're going to put a, let's see, KM screw. Oh, so that is a metal handle. I thought it sounded metal when it hit the table. So I'm going to get a KM screw in there and I'll be right back. Don't forget your lube. You need to schmoo your screws, thread shafts. Oh boy, that's just sounding very adult. Oh, I'm all oily. Yeah. Oh, time for Mr. Shop Towels. There we go. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so that's in there. Took me a while to prime that. Cold basement. So we got two gears here. We have one marked L, and then we have another one marked L1. L1 is going to go on this front stud right here, and L is going to go just like this. Okay, two posts right here facing up in this orientation. That's going to go right there. And then we're going to get an HP screw in that front hole and a UP screw in that back hole. And do not over tighten, they're going in the plastic. One sec, people. Okay, those are screwed in, and if we play with the handle, Look at that. It moves the gears. We want to, I think, keep it in like this orientation, like that. I'm pretty sure. And then we're going to just squeezy in this little window vent crank handle. Don't drop it, son of a. Oh, God. Giving me a little heart attack there, Ian. All right. And there's a little D-shaped hole right, yeah, that this will fit into in only one way. Unless you're an idiot like me. There we go. So it should, there we go. It just snaps right into place. Looks like some other trim will snap into place here, so I don't know if we have to pop that out later. That's concerning, slightly. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. And then the interior door handle we need. That's going to be this fella right here. Oh, I think that's plastic. If this, yeah, this makes sense to be metal. And this has a keyway. It just goes right in there. Hold that in place, and then we're going to throw an EP screw in that hole. So just one sec. All right, that's screwed in, and now we're going to take the two halves of our armrest. You know what? For Cadillac, you'd figure they'd have like a beefier, bigger, cushier armrest, but that's that. We're just going to squeeze it together. But it's rather small. Well, it's more of a door handle, I guess. I mean, it's sort of an armrest. We're just going to put that right there. It only fits one way. And then throw an EP screw. See, this is why I don't put screws in on camera. Throw an EP screw in on there. Oh, I gotta oil my chair. It's creaking like crazy. Okay, armrest in. Excellent. Excellent. We gotta put some of the felt stickery bits right here. So I'm just gonna stick those on. I'll be back because I hate these things. They fight me every time. One sec, people. All right. Those felty bits are on. You want them just so you don't see them from this side. You want them just low enough. But not too low, because they're going to keep you from scratching your windows, which you will likely never roll up or down. But either way. So now we have one part left in this tray, and that's this lever arm doodad. And we're going to take our window glass, okay, from an earlier stage that we stored away, and I think it's time for the paper towelies. So we're going to take this, we're going to take this guy with a little stud facing up, we're going to put it in the slot there in the window. All right, and I think we're going to get, here's screw a little closer. What is this? A UP screw. So, yeah, an up screw. Not to be confused with screw up, which is this guy right here. And I'm going to get that UP screw in there. And we want it to still move when we're done, so don't go crazy tightening it. One sec. Alrighty. So we got that screw in there. I tightened it all the way and it still moves nicely. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this over. And we're going to offer it up to the door, as they say on the British car shows. And, yeah, there we go. And then we got to screw down to the two posts on this gear here with two IP screws. So just one second, I'll get that done. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to take this whole assembly, try to keep the window, try to like hold it right about there. Keep that like that. Then what we need to do is slide her underneath that tab right there. Get her slid in there and get the door panel into place. Okay. And then we're going to do one IP screw and 3 DM screws. And before we screw anything down, look at that! She closes. Oh, that's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, that's cool. And is she open? Houston. Doesn't want to open. Oh. There we go. Oh. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Close. And then open. Oh, it just sticks a little bit. I'm probably gonna leave my windows shut all the time anyway. But yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it cracked a little, like Ray's having a cigarette or something. There we go. So let me get those screws in, and I'll be right back. All right, and there we go. We still got some trims to put on here, but it's looking pretty spiffy so far. I'll put you down on the soft towely and get out stage 84. Oh, that's a big one. I thought this was the trunk. This is just one of the one of the rear doors, like one of the passenger doors. It's massive. I can't even imagine the people that bought the whatever it was. It wasn't. Sideshow sold it, but it wasn't. Blitzway, the Blitzway 1/6 scale Ecto-1, but that thing was like mostly just plastic. It didn't. That entire thing probably weighed less than the bare body shell of this Ecto-1. I mean, just an utterly ridiculous difference in weight. Bigger, but not necessarily better. You know what I mean? Oh man, look at the size of that door. And let's just line these up real quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoo, man. It's one big door. Holy crap. Okay, we got all our little skinny trims here for the door. So let's take a look at these. Okay. All right. Just a little Matthew McConaughey. Okay. You know, this little short 84D. Notice this little curved point at the front. That goes at the front. And then that will just go into these two little pinholes here. There we go. I mean, it doesn't go all the way to the handle, but it's inside the car. And honestly, I don't think many people are going to be opening this thing up very often. 84C. This has 3 pinholes. We gotta move. Does this go in here? Yeah, that's gonna go there. 84A is gonna go there. I don't know, 84B. 84A is the longest one. And that's gonna go not that way. It's a little longer from this pin to the end than that pin. So you want the longer end to go towards the front. And we're just gonna get those pressed in, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Our little trims are in. Looking mighty nice. Flip the door back over, and we're gonna insert our door lock. That is a D-shaped hole, and the little door lock is in a Ziploc bag because it's so microscopic. And it has a D-shaped peg. Yeah, what a coincidence. Go in your hole. Go. Don't. Oh, come on, Ian. You're a professional. Come on. There we go. And in the hole. And I'm going to give it a little shove with the plastic end of my screwdriver. There we go. And there it is. Nice. Okay, so that front door is done. Now, retrieve your body. Oh, no. All right. Give me a minute. I got to clear a path here. This is not going to fit well. This thing is so big. It's like, man, it's so big. All right, one sec. Be right back. Alrighty. The whale is back. We got to fit this little door catch. Let me get a different view here. Bring you in. We're going to put it right here. You see that little hole right there? Yeah. We're gonna fit this just like that. Okay. Everyone can see that. And we're gonna secure it down with one BM screw right here in this little hole at the back of it. So let me get that put in, and I'll be right back. Okay. So a little door latch is in, and let's see here. So now what we got to do is we got to attach the door. So if you see, you got these two studs. You see that little scrapey bit right there? Well, there was a little bit of metal flash, okay, right under here. And I just went and I just gently filed it off a little bit. And so we wanna put the hinge into these two post holes here. So right there to there. And we want to just get her in there and get her closed up pretty well. You have a little bit of wiggle room, but this door seems to fit pretty well. And then we got to get two JM screws in from behind those two holes. So I gotta flip this whole damn thing over now. But yeah, don't be afraid to break out a file every now and then to clearance something that you're not going to see. Okay, you're not going to see that, so we don't have to worry about it really. But yeah, I'm gonna flip her over, get those screwed in. We'll be right back. All right, so our two JM screws are in here, and let's see what's happened. Oh my gosh! And our door looks beautifully aligned, and she opens and she closes. And that shot line right there, that gap is good, that gap is good, that gap looks good. This looks great along the bottom. That panel gap is really nice. Oh, it's so close. Ooh, man, that is some tight clearance right there, but okay. It fit, and it fit well. So, perfect. Now we're going to, I guess, get rid of the body again. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this big behemoth and start building the back door that goes right there to fill this giant gaping maw. One sec. All right, so we got our back door. We're going to take our door handle. We're going to put her right there into its home. And then one AM screw right there in the back. And just give me a sec. Alrighty. Well, we got our little AM screw in the back there. Handle's installed. We're going to put this down on the towelly. And then we're going to take our door hinge in this orientation with this angle facing like that. Put it into the little groove there, or near the groove. We could just generally associate it with the groove. Don't worry, we'll fix it down. We've got to take this son of a piece of spring steel, who I've named Son of a, and we got to put that down on there, and that will tension this hinge assembly. And then we've got these two plastic spacers, so we're going to put one over each of these two posts here. Get our hinge in there. Okay. There's got to be a smarter way to do this that I'm not thinking of. But yeah. Hold that down there. And then get two RM screws in here. So one sec, please. I think just holding this. Okay, that's it for 84. Screwed. Son of a phone ringing. One sec. Yeah. Phone rings. Things happen. Here's 85, because that was the end of stage 84, was getting that hinge on there. And you want those really tight, like fully, I mean, obviously don't snap the screws, but, you know, fully tightened down. And then we've got some door bits here for the back. So let's go, maybe I should have gotten the instructions for 85 first. And there we go. Oh, so we're going to do some trim So let's very carefully. Oh, man, I hate these clamshells. All right, they do protect the parts, so it's fine. It's a love-hate relationship. We got this this little trim pad here, and I'm assuming, yes, this goes on right there. And we're going to attach it with 3 SM screws in the 3 obvious locations. One sec, please. Alrighty. Well, those are all screwed on. Looks good. We're going to take this little trim part here and plop her down this way, right over here. And we're going to screw this down with a DM screw. Oh, right there. DM screw in there. So one sec, peoples. Alrighty, that's screwed in, and then alarm's going off. 6:30 p.m. Got to go upstairs soon. We're gonna take this. And we got these 2 holes here. They go on these 2 here. We're gonna plop her on down, and 2 more DM screws into those little tabs. One sec. Alrighty. Those 2 DM screws are in there, and now we're going to take our little plunger and our little spring and this little doohickey right here. And we're going to get the tip of the plunger into the little hole in the back of the door there, and then we're gonna screw this bracket down with 1 more DM screw. So I'll get that knocked out and see you in a sec. All right, and that's it for stage 85. We've got our little door latch plunger in there. Got our window. We're going to leave that in the plastic tray to keep it safe. And we're going to break out the final part of issue 23, which is stage 86. So this is going just like the front door. As the next issue will have probably the interior componentry, door panel and window crank system. But now we're going to do some trim. So let's get over to Todd's stage 86 instructions. And we've got, oh God, more of this felt crap I got to put on. Okay, so here's this outer door trim, and we got to get a piece of felt across the top edge of this. And where is said felt? Oh, there it is. Well, this is at least it's a big piece. So let me peel this off and stick it onto the inside of this thing, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. So that actually went on easier than I expected. You just want it right up just to the edge. You don't want it to stick out and over. You don't want to see it from the outside. So then we're just gonna place this down here. So we got a few little studs on the inside here, as you can see. We're just going to kind of get it in there. And then there's a few studs at the top to locate it. And they should squeeze in. Correct? Yes. There we go. Positive clicks, everybody. Positive clicks. We don't want negative clicks. There we go. Okay. So she's clicked in there nicely. All right, and let's see how many screws we need. Probably a few. All right, yeah, get the clicks in, click them all in. And we need 5 OP screws around this. And then we got more stuff to do. Let me get those 5 OP screws in, and I'll be right back. Or BRB, Eric. Alrighty. So our trim is screwed on there, and you can still see we got these little gaps here. Not to worry. We have a piece of trim right here. And that has these 3 tabs, and they're going to go into these 3 holes here. And they really only go in one way. Oh, I got it in right the first try. Let's see if I put it in the wrong way. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it won't fit. It only goes in one way, which Todd does say on his website. And then we got to get 3 long TM screws into 1, 2, 3 holes there. Don't forget to lube them, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. So those are all screwed in. Come on. Those are all screwed in, and now our gap is filled with some lovely chrome trim. Very nice. So what we got to do now, hold on. Come on. I'm trying to pause my music. I hope that didn't go through. We're going to take our little trims. Okay. These are really nice little pieces of metal. And I'm not going to take the backing paper off yet. I'm just going to lay them down in there so I know where they go. And I could line them up. Because you want to test fit these and make sure they look good, and that you know what you're doing. And yeah, they're going to be nice. So we're just going to peel the backing paper off of these and get them laid in there. And I think I'm going to put the top one in first and then butt the corners up together. That's going to be my plan of attack. Everyone might have a slightly different way to do that. And I think, there we go, just make sure they're nice and flat. Some of these are a real pain in the butt to put on later on in the build. You got to pre-bend them. But these were okay. So I'm going to get these peeled off and stuck on. Maybe we'll do one on camera so I screw it up right in front of everybody. Because everyone loves that. I mean, why else do you watch my channel? Besides me, self-deprecating and screwing things up. I don't know. Hey, listen, if there's a steady part work in it, I'll believe anything you want. We're going to get that up to that corner. And that one's in that corner. We'll just press down nice and firmly. And we're pretty much done here. So you know what? I'm feeling lucky, punk? Well, are you? Oh, that's not a Ghostbusters quote, but still. The only one on the Ghostbusters who would have been able to fully empty his mind when Gozer was there would have been me, because it's empty to begin with. There's nothing there. I wouldn't have come up with a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. If anything, it would have been like... Actually, it probably would have been either a can of beer that attacked New York or like a pizza. Like, that would have been probably... Just imagine a giant pizza walking down Central Park West, stomping on churches. There we go. Look at our door trims are in. Man, that's awesome. This thing's beautiful. It is so, so gorgeous. And that's it for 86. We're all done with issue 23. So another piece of plastic. Turtle Death bites the dust. We still have our window glass left here. That's going to be for issue 24 most likely. And we'll probably get the interior door panel for this back door. But yes, either way, yes, have some. And thank you for coming. If this model comes back into orderable or pre-orderable status, I will go nuts and post it everywhere. And I think a lot of people will be very happy because Ecto-1 is a beautiful model. And of course, I got to redo that. See, that pin is not in the hole. I got to get that in the hole. So either way, I'm going to get that fixed real quick. And thanks for watching. See you next time on Pit Stain Hobbies. Adios, everybody.